So I was scrolling through Twitter today and I saw a tweet, and this tweet had a quote from an anonymous coach stating that the Grizzlies have too much firepower for the Lakers. John Morant, I don't know if there's anyone on that Lakers team that can guard him. He's unguardable, and this is their time. Now, when I read this, I thought this was the most ridiculous statement I've ever seen in my life because it's simply false in every regard. The Lakers, I know they had a rough playing game, but they are still a really good team, and you can't just sit here and act like the Grizzlies have too much firepower for the Lakers when the Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And if you have LeBron James on your team, I'm sorry, but history tells me that you have a really, really good shot at not only making it past the first round, but making the NBA Finals. Because LeBron James, I don't know if you remember, but he went to 8 straight NBA Finals and 9 NBA Finals in 10 years. And that is absolutely insane. And guess what? He does not look like he's slowing down in any regard. So you have LeBron James, you have Anthony Davis. I know D'Lo had a rough playing game, but the Lakers are still a high-powered offense, and they can get it done. They have Austin Reeves, who stepped up. Jared Vanderbilt is a defensive monster. You have Rui off the bench, Short off the bench. You have a lot of firepower yourself. And you also have the experience. The Lakers, and who said this? It was Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo stated that experience is more important than you think when he faced LeBron in the 2018 playoffs, because experience really matters in the playoffs. And the Lakers have a lot more experience just by having LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So the Grizzlies, they are completely outmatched in that regard. I think the Lakers, they have a good enough defense to slow down this high-powered Grizzlies offense. I think the Lakers definitely have a good enough offense. I will say that they need to perform better when Anthony Davis is doubled. I noticed that in the play-in. You need to have a better offense when they game plan against Anthony Davis, but I still think the Lakers can get it done offensively, and I still think that they're the best team in the West. So you say that nobody can guard John Morant. There is very few unguardable players in the NBA. When I think of unguardable, I think of Giannis and Kevin Durant. I'm not thinking of John Morant. I think you can definitely contain John Morant. I'm not saying that you're going to hold him to 10 points, but I don't think that John Morant's going for 35 points every game. That's what I think unguardable is, and John Morant is not unguardable. I think the Lakers definitely have the defenders capable of guarding John Morant, and I think that's what they would do. They'll force John Morant into double teams. I think they'll put their best defenders on John Morant, and I think they'll make it really tough for John Morant. And you're saying that this is the Grizzlies' time. I disagree. I think it's unfortunate that the Grizzlies drew the Lakers in the first round, because I think the Lakers will beat the Grizzlies in 6. I'm sorry. I think it's going to be a 6-game series or less. 7 max. I think if the Grizzlies are lucky, they can push the series to 7 games, but the Grizzlies are not beating the Lakers. We need to get that narrative out of our heads. That's just not happening, and that's just my take. The Grizzlies the Grizzlies have a good team, right? John Morant, LeBron gave his scouting report, John Morant, Triple J. They have Bane. They have Dylan Brooks. Nobody likes Dylan Brooks, but Dylan Brooks can get it done. And so nobody's questioning their talent. It says, I think they're outmatched. I think the Lakers are better. And I think the Lakers have more experience. I think the Lakers, when you have more experience and you're a better team, I think it's really hard for you to lose in the playoffs unless you have some type of injuries. And I mean, the Lakers they can be injury prone when I specifically look at Anthony Davis, but I think if the Lakers are healthy, they take care of the Grizzlies quite easily. So now I see why this coach is anonymous. If you were completely confident in your take, I don't think you would go out and say something like this anonymously. I think this is a completely absurd take. I don't think it's crazy to say that the Grizzlies will beat the Lakers. That's not absurd. But saying they'll beat them in 5, you're saying the Lakers win 1 game in a 7-game series. I don't think that's happening. Again, I have a video on why I think the Lakers will make the finals. So beating the Grizzlies in the first round is nothing crazy. LeBron James has gone against better teams than the Grizzlies with worse talent and has come out on top. So I don't think the Grizzlies will beat the Lakers. That's just what it is, but I guess we'll see. This series should get underway in a few days, so we'll see. Playoff basketball. Stay tuned.